Hi, my name is Sander Huizinga, and now I will show you how to generate an implementation of a message. First of all, you should have opened the tutorial sample in Enterprise Architect. Then you can go to the energy domain package, go to the messages package, and then go to the client contracts package, which was the message that we have created during this tutorial. Now you can right clicking on it, go to add-in, then go to LUXE-Tooling, and then select CCMA to XML-Schema. Here you will see this window appear, and in this video I only will explain the message assembly area, the versioning, the file location, and the generation of the XML schema. The other options are all kinds of options that can be used in more advanced and in more elaborate environments. They are very useful, but I will explain them in another video. When generating XML schema of a message, you should provide some mandatory metadata. First of all, you should enter an organization name which is responsible for publishing this schema. In a variety of industries you got standardization organizations, so most of the time those names of those organizations should be entered here, or maybe the organization is simply a company in which you work for is the name of the organization name. In this case I simply enter LUXE, and for the website I will enter example.org. Organization hierarchy level is most of the time a committee, a work group, or something like this. The name of a work group that is responsible for publishing the message assembly. In this case I just enter a PhD, and the following element, status, defines if the schema that you're publishing is a draft or in standard phase. And draft phase is everything as long a message is designed, and then the moment a schema will be entering a development or a test or a acceptance or production phase, it should be switched to standard. The versioning, now, well, you can enter a date for which this schema is published. The major version is the version when a schema is not backwards compatible anymore with the previous version. Then it should be upend by 1. The minor version should be upgraded when it is a new version of a schema but still backwards compatible. And the revision is when the schema itself is not really structurally changed, but you've added or changed some documentation lines into it. The last part is the namespace. The namespace is created by this metadata. Most important thing is that you simply need to choose what kind of scheme you require. A URL is commonly used in some industries, and URM is sometimes used in some industries. It does not really matter from a technical perspective which one you want to choose. However, the URN is the most preferred option according to the UMC fact naming and design rule. So I would stick with this one. The namespace itself is simply a unique code that is used to identify a certain message and a version of a certain message. So it is necessary, it is very useful, but it does not matter what kind of format it will be for the implementation. Well, I jump over these options as I explained, and then you can go to the file location. You select the location in which your schema want to be generated. In this case I will have a message package on my desktop, and then you can generate XML schema. Well, now it is completed. You can click OK. Well, I can go to the schema in this package. Now here we'll see the schema that I just created is now placed in this package. It's the client contracts schema. You can double click on it, and then I will show you the schema. This is the root elements, and here you will find the schema as defined and derived from the enterprise architect model. Well, this is it. It's really easy. It's simply providing some metadata to create the data for the schema, and then you can generate completely automatic the implementation. Here you will see the schema in text form. As you can see, it's a real neat schema because everything is of course now modeled and generated in one step, so it's very viewable. It's very easy to read, and it's also very easy to use for doing the implementation. Well, this is it. In the following video I will show you how to generate a service. I hope I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.